Hey kid, I'm gonna coach you on how to build the best squad in all of Diamond Dynasty. All you gotta do is bring your skills to Diamond Quest, an all-new strategy experience. You'll win some.
Welcome into the first round of the World Baseball Classic here at Lone Depot Park. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Ready to go now. Ha-Seong Kim now at the plate.
The second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Swing and a ground ball. Albies in plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out. Now here's Jake Marisnick. And a swing and a miss there. That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. This one in the air center field. Rafaela under it. 2 away down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Here's the left fielder. Ditter.
Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hit on the ground to short. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. One out man at first. And the batter will be Xander Bogaerts. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. He's out.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
0-2 now. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Number 52. Kike Hernandez at the plate.
The third baseman, Kike.
In the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit. In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So digging in, Andrew Monasterio. This one smacked out to left center. He's got it, and that is that. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic here at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, USA. Lone Depot Park has seen some changes over the years, Singy. Gone are the days of the aquariums behind home plate and the home run sculpture out past center.
You can still see the sculpture at its new location just outside the ballpark, though. I went and paid it a visit before the game.
Low inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Didi Gregorius at the plate.
Circle change. Low outside.
And now the 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
High inside.
Stays alive.
Curveball. Low inside.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the DH, Hendrik Clementina. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Low outside.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Liner caught at second. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Ground ball right side. Albies throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Brandon Valenzuela will hit next. Back to the mound. It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Ha-Seong Kim. And that is out of play. Swinging a foul, out of play.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Next offering upstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones turns to the right on the move. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Marisnick. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Jones under it. And that's the 3rd out. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Trevor McDonald. Ball 1, no strikes.
Low middle.
That's ball 2.
Sinker. Low middle.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Middle center.
And he walked him. And now the winning run is on base. And here is Drew Jones. First pitch misses.
Sinker. Middle inside.
In the air to left center. Yastrzemski has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one away. One out man at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Chadwick Trot. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the dirt, blocked. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere.
Low outside.
0-2 now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th. Stepping in, Colton Cowser. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you...
Now this one gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Go-ahead run on base. Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Quick feed to second for 1. What a double play that was. Welcome back to WBC opening round action here at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, USA. Bottom 4, Ray Patrick Ditter digs in now. Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Fly to left his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Middle outside.
Pitch kicks away. No advance, though.
Curveball. Low outside.
The winning run on second base. On the ground right side. Valenzuela takes it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Sinker.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Low inside.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So a change being made out at second. Pinch running here, Edouard Julien. Here's Kike Hernandez. Oh. On the ground to the left, Bogaerts. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Head run on base by Esteros. The next to hit, he's 0 for 1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Out number 2. Up next, Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. And that one gets past the catcher. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the drop. Now into the game, number 29. He'll be out in left field. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up there.
Middle outside.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Coming home. The relay, the winning run crosses the plate, and they will walk it. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. Welcome into the first round of the World Baseball Classic here at Tokyo Dome. All right, ready to get underway. Haesung Kim digs in now. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They're going to go a long way as well. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Late swing, foul to the left. And the lefty with the 0-1. And there's the strike. Gonna count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Foul ball there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Kim rounds second on his way to third. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away. Here's Kike Hernandez. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to short, Dale. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Towing the slab in today's game, Ronel Blanco. Travis Bazzana getting ready to hit. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
High outside.
He goes down looking.
Curtis
Mead now at the plate. There's the strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that is out of play.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Four-seam fastball.
And now the center fielder, Aaron Whitefield.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
High inside.
Pitch misses there.
Slider.
1-2 the count.
Outside.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Todd Van Steensel. Moises Ballesteros digs in now. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Monasterio. That's out to center field. And a couple of quick outs. Dylan Beavers will hit next. Second inning here, no score. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. We head to the bottom of the second. Alex Hall getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings through that high fastball.
Middle inside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Jared Dale.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. What he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss.
Middle outside.
Slice to right and
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Here's the 0-2. Two down. And now the first baseman, Rickson Wingrove. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, John Kennedy. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Valenzuela. Ball. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That that one pulled foul. And now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball to right. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Yastrzemski in the box lays off for ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. That one not close. Now 2-2. In the air to left center. Burke settles under it. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. Leading off, number 9.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Blanco back to work.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Strike 2.
Middle outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now being made for a pinch hitter, Logan Wade.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jordan Leisure.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can.
That's the ball.
It's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Splitter. Low middle.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Tim Kennelly now at the plate as he swings through strike
low
one.
inside.
They're down to their final strike.
Low outside.
Slider misses outside.
Ball.
Middle outside.
And there's a ball.
Splitter.
2 down, nobody on. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These 3-inning games often come down to who scores first. They found a way to push one across and hold on for the win.
The final.
Baseball, the soundtrack of America.
So 2 down. So up. It's for New York, Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. And Judge spoils that one. Outside low. And that is ball one. Judge rips that one. This looks like extra bases. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. That ball went out. And it's even up. He goes down. Look, as we go to the last of the third. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ripped to right. Trout takes it in for the out. 1 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ball, that's upstairs.
High fly ball, right field. Trout has a beat on it. That is the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 2.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Halos up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That smash towards center. Adele moving under this one. And a couple of quick back here in L.A. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Ohtani. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
The 0-2. Now one missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, but the defense worked behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Trout under it. And there's one down. One down. Now Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Adele settles underneath it. That's out number 2. So 2 outs with runners on the corner. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And a swing and a miss. And that's back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. No question about this one. It's out of here. So 2 down. So in now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. popped up. Donovan has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that back in Anaheim. And now the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Pujols, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. One down. And next for the Angels, Albert Pujols. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. And the 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. Up on the first pitch, Jake Fraley digs him down.
Fastball. Low outside. Sinker. Low middle.
Swing and a miss.
Sinker.
0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Low inside.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Ready to go now. Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. And we're underway from Seattle.
High outside.
Next offering is foul back.
Low inside.
And there's a strike.
Sinker. Low middle.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Chandler Simpson. Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Four-seam fastball.
1 down.
Low
now
inside.
It's the right fielder, Ryan Vilade. Pulls that one foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-1.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Sinker.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Swing and a miss.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Curveball.
He was looking for some
Low
firewood
inside.
right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So 2 down. So in now for Colorado, Troy Tulowitzki. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. And there's a ball. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki settles underneath it. That is the inning. So a man at first. Troy Tulowitzki digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's in.
On the ground, could be 2. Swanson over to second, on to Bush. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. That one ripped, but foul.
All these Rockies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And there's one away. So 2 down. Troy Tulowitzki digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Swanson. They take the force out, and that's the third. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles under it, and that is the third out of the inning. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. Takes it in for the 2 outs, runner at first. Troy Tulowitzki digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
In the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Troy Tulowitzki. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Tulo in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And another ball. Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In the air, right field. Suzuki takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Inside ball. That's a ball.
Swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. That's out number 3. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. In the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Troy Tulowitzki. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Hit on the ground to short. And that is the inning. Back here in Denver, well, we go bottom 6. Troy Tulowitzki digging in for the Rockies.
Well, these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next pitch inside. And now it's even 1-1. Base hit, center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good in the time.
Next to hit, Troy Tulowitzki.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with 1 gone. Johan Camargo at the dish. Line drive, caught. One down, runner at third. Here's the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 1 down, runner at third. Camargo, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alfredo Despaigne. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Campera. Long run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 0-2 now. Ball one there. Makes the catch. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Bottom four, Alfredo Despaigne getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Look out. Almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. He's got it. And there's one away. Alfredo Despaigne digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Grounds one to short. Flips it behind his back. There's one. And a run scored. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. On his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And now Alfredo Despaigne. Sliced hard but foul. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. First and second, 2 outs. Despaigne and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're back at the World Baseball Classic. Here's Donovan Solano. That one missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swings through that one.
Low outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
High middle.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Harold Ramirez at the dish. He's 0 for 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now
here's Gio Urshela.
No, ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That one hit to right. 2 away. Go ahead run on base. Carlos Martinez will hit next.
Sinker.
2 gone, but the
Low
go-ahead
inside.
run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Slurve. Low outside.
Got him swinging. So runner at second, 2 down. Casey, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's a strike. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. First and second, no outs. Here's Gio Urshela.
Put away off that pitch down.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lugo moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. 2 outs. Bases full. Now here's Gio Urshela. Fly to center his first time. Grounds one to short. Hernandez. They get the force. Gio Urshela to the plate. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Bottom 9. Digging in. Number 29. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
On the ground to first. Rivera steps on the bat. Urshela steps in.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Good to have you back. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from here on Bithorn Stadium. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Caballero. Line drive. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Slider.
One up, one down.
Middle center.
So digging in, Leonardo Bernal. This one in the air, center field. Huelvas in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Slider.
And a couple
Middle
of quick
center.
outs. And now the right fielder, Jose Ramos.
Circle change. Low outside.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Here's Ruben Tejada. Popped in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. So bases all loaded up. Here's Ruben Tejada.
Tejada.
That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall should bring in 2. Runner from second crosses the plate. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, number 40.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Alfredo Despaigne now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
Throwing at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a miss.
Knuckle curve.
0-2.
Low inside.
And that skips into there.
Curve. Low inside.
That misses the zone.
Four-seam fastball.
2-2.
High inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. Next to hit, Yoel Yankee. That one finds the zone,
fastball.
and it's a little
inside.
In the air, right field. O'Neill gets under it. And that is that. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Now the left fielder, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
This one in the air, center field. Lugo settles underneath it. Ball game. And the batter now, Alexei Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up. Castro settles under this one. And that'll do it. At the plate, Alexei Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, that one rides up and in. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. First and second, no outs. Arenado, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And that one fouled off. Yoan. And that's fouled off. Torres, the lead runner at second. Ramos on at first with nobody out. That misses.
That's up. That's
1-2 the count. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up.
Infield
and the
fly
infield
rule.
fly is called. All loaded up. Here's Nolan Arenado. First time up was a pop out. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. They don't come much closer. One down. So now it's Nolan Arenado cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill settles underneath it. 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air out to center field. Clark under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Plenty here in the bottom of the 9th. 1 out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across. Throw into third.
Waste no time there.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
No, that's out.
Torres, the lead runner, out at second. Ramos at first with no outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fly to left his first time.
Arenado.
This one in the air, center field. Clark under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. In the air to left center. Casey settles under it. 2 down. So a man at first. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Tracks it down for the out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Down the third baseman, number 28. And first offering is fouled off. Hard liner. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out easily. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
That's the ball.
First and second here, no outs. Roll to short, could be 2. The throw to second on the nailer. They get 2. Nato comes in to take his cuts. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, inning over. Here's Nolan Arenado. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the third baseman, number 28.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Hit in the air, right field. One up, one down. First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. In the air, right field. O'Neill coming on. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the... Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Nolan Arenado. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 3. On the ground. Fair ball. Zips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been. So now it's Nolan Arenado. No question about this one. It's out of here. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Dante Bichette Jr. getting ready to hit.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. One out, runner at second. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Outside low. And that is ball
1. He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Line drive, leads it, he's got it. And we're back at the World Baseball Classic. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the stocky left-handed hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Rojo. Whips it to first. Tellez in the box, lays off for ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. One runs in, and it's off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Nice save on the offline throw as he makes the tag inning over. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andrew Fisher digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Eaton on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Andrew Fisher.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. Welcome back to WBC opening round action here at Daikin Park in Houston, Texas, USA. Now it's the right fielder, Trace Thompson. And a swing and a miss. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 0-2 now. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one the other way, and base hit. And a good start to the inning. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic here at Daikin Park in Houston, Texas, USA. And now the right fielder, Trace Thompson. Hard hit to third. Slings it across. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. To third. On to Gonzalez for 1. A sensational Trace Thompson. The next to hit. 1 for 3. In the air, right field, Duran on the move. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Runner tagging for first. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. Set for the bottom of the third. Trace Thompson getting ready to hit. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Nevada, number 3.
So up next, Trace Thompson doubled his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Outside with a breaking ball. This one in the air, center field. Thomas on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Trace Thompson, 1 for 2. 0-1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Johnson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground. And foul ball. Got him looking. And we're back at Daikin Park, where it's early here at the WBC. We're in pool play. Stepping in, Trace Thompson. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Zips it across. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now.
That's in. Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. Alvarez under it. 1 up, 1 down. Back here in Houston, onto the bottom of the 8th. Trace Thompson now at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him. Swing. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trace Thompson digs in now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down swinging. 1 down. Trace Thompson will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope, ball.
And now 2-0.
That's the
Well,
ball.
he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they're on the scoreboard. Now it's the right fielder, Trace Thompson. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Trace Thompson getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in the...
Whip back to the mound, and that got him. Now the throw to first on the run. Nice. Welcome back to WBC opening round action here at Daikin Park in Houston, Texas, USA. Leading off, Trace Thompson.
That missed. That's the ball.
And that is out of play. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. One down. Next to hit, Trace Thompson. He's already homered here in this one.
Hee-haw!
Check swing called strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. So 2 down, and now Trace Thompson. He's already homered in this game. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
I see someone's up late.